Howdy folks, and welcome to my blog for this week. First of all, I want to put a huge thank you out there to everyone that watched the two-part 1-year anniversary special I did. The first part where I did the 6 poses live and in real time, and the second part where me and Suze put out our very special announcement, which, if anyone's for some reason watching this video that didn't watch the first one, Susan is, as of today, 13 weeks and 5 days pregnant. We actually had a doctor's visit today. Some of you may have noticed, if you have me on Facebook, I was getting a little bit irritated at the treatment we got from some of the receptionists. But luckily all the staff that actually matter were very, very good. Suze is perfectly healthy. 12, which is our Doctor Who related codename for our boy or girl. We don't want to know if it's a boy or girl. So we're going to stick to using 12, it's nice and unisex. You'll probably notice I tend to say he if I'm ever referring to 12. That is purely affectation on my part. I despise using the phrase it when discussing babies. So 12 is perfectly healthy, was the point of that little ramble. It's all good. A huge thank you to everyone for all the congratulations we got from you guys. Those videos are now the most watched thing on this blog by a long shot. Between them they have about 1,100 views, which is absolutely amazing. I think I only have about 3,000 views on the blog total. So really huge thank you guys. Thank you for all the well wishes. I'm not going to do a huge update on this every week. I'll just give you a they're okay or they're not okay, if that happens to be the case. And before anyone asks, I do not intend to go and live blog the birth, although it's quite likely you will see 12 again on camera before you see Susan, because I don't know if it showed that she was quite nervous, and I actually think her performance was great, as did all of you, thank you once again, but she's really not comfortable with being on this side of the camera, and she's not actually here right now. I'm using a tripod, so I can say that without her gesturing at me brutally in any way. So on to the topic for this week, and again I'm not doing a long one, so this will just be a quick update. So I now have a regular sort of schedule that I'm sticking to with my DDP yoga, which I will put to the side of my head in that lovely white space that someone somewhere is screaming at me for not blocking correctly. It's there for a reason. And this is the schedule I'm largely going to be sticking to. Now, what I do sometimes is I swap the days over, particularly if I'm shift swapping, to try and keep either double black diamond or diamond cutter on a non-work day. Now, I can't do both because I do try and keep them 4 days apart, which I would recommend to anyone that's doing both. But it's a good schedule. It's been working for me. I actually feel I've been making some decent advancements, even just to start this since the new year. That ding you can hear is Susan messaging me. She could wait a few minutes. So yeah, I've had some. I'm losing weight, I feel, which, as I haven't really been, although I did better in December than I expected, is kind of a nice thing. I have very much tightened up my eating program. I'm losing weight off odd places. I seem to have lost a lot of weight off my hands. Look at that. They didn't used to look like that. I don't know why specifically. I would prefer it at this stage to be still coming from the gut, but I know it all goes in time. And especially where my gut is concerned, I do have some loose skin, which is going to be an issue at some point. And you know, it looks worse when you're looking down. I know this. And I am delighted with actually how good it looks right now. So, do I have anything else to say on this video? Actually, on the point of weight loss, because someone did ask me about this, you may notice I have not set a weight loss target particularly. It would be nice to get down to 200 pounds, which, as of my last weighing, would be, what, 33 pounds? It would be nice, but I'm not necessarily married to the idea. I'm sort of a heavy-built dude, and I'm kind of happy with where the weight loss is. I just want to keep progressing with the yoga. If the two things happen together logically, I'm completely fine with that. If they don't, so be it as well. So I'm not really going to set a weight loss target. If I'm going to set a workout target, which I suppose I could do it being the new year, I would like to get Diamond Cutter completely unmodified. Now, Diamond Cutter is something I'm not modifying right now, but I don't do the 10-second push-up. I kind of plank for as long as I can. I can't usually plank the full time on that one right now. So that's what I'm working towards. I would also like to do an unmodified Red Hot core. Now, I can do everything in the Red Hot core unmodified, except for the scissor crunches? The third set of crunches you do right at the start. I would like to get those unmodified. Once I have that, and I can do those two unmodified, that's going to be awesome. So that's the kind of workout target I'm setting for the time being. And that's where I'm going to leave this video, guys, because as you may notice, I am saying quite a lot. Just a very quick note to mention, because I mentioned it in the writing on one of the videos, but you may not have read that. You may notice I have a few ads lingering on the website now. I have one for DDP Yoga. If you're going to go buy from DDP Yoga, please feel free to use that link. I would appreciate it. But the other adverts, feel free to click on them, feel free not to click on them if you don't want to. The one reason I mention them is, if you see anything coming up there that you feel is remotely inappropriate, weight loss pills, other yoga programs, those kind of, look at this 5-year-old and how well he's bodybuilding, that kind of thing, they really irritate me. I will remove them if I see them. If you guys see anything that you think is inappropriate like that, please feel free to drop me a comment. I will happily remove them. And if I hear any feedback that people are kind of not happy that the thing has ads in it at all, I can look at that as well. They're not really up there to actually generate revenue for me, particularly. Although, 12 need shoes, so whatever. That's everything for this week, guys. I will probably have a longer topic to talk about next week. We have a lot of new guys coming on Team DDP, so maybe I'll do another set of tips for new guys. But for now, that's it. Peace. I'm out.